truth that a very high number of Australian boys and girls will be sexually abused as children. Child abuse relies on secrecy. Abusers often tell their victims that they won't be believed or they'll get into trouble if they tell someone what's happening. A new book for kids explores one girl's story and how things got better once she told her secret, with the aim of encouraging any victims of abuse to tell. I'm joined now by the author of A Secret Safe to Tell, Naomi Hunter. Naomi, good morning.
Good morning, Angus. It's great to be here. Thank you.
So how do you approach telling this very sensitive story?
I think you do it with nurturing empowerment. This story is a great tool to sit down with your children and have that discussion about keeping their body safe and empowering them with the tools and dialogue of what the scenario involves and how to talk about getting themselves out of it.
So was this based on any experience of a child that you knew?
Yeah, it was my own personal experience, actually. I wrote from, what happened to me and felt that there wasn't enough nurturing resources out there to educate children through it.
That's a pretty horrific experience to go through. A lot of people would push that down. What made you want to write about it?
Well, basically because I thought, this is something that we can tackle head on and actually do something about. It's something we can eradicate from happening. As long as children are educated, if parents feel confident enough to talk about this issue with their children, then we can stop it from happening.
So how do you think your book will make a difference to any kids' lives?
Well, I actually know it's already making a difference. I'm really excited to share that children are already disclosing abuse after reading A Secret Safe to Tell. It's also helping parents gain those tools and the confidence basically to sit down and have that discussion and learn that children actually cope hearing about this situation more than we think they do. They actually want to know, they want to be empowered, and they want to know that it's okay to tell anything that's worrying them.
Adults still might have some reservations about talking with this. It's a very adult subject to talk about. Can you understand those fears?
Oh, absolutely. Like going through the motions of healing through my own journey, I know it's a very frightening topic to approach, and for so many years we've suppressed it in society, and it's something taboo, and it's shameful, and it's ugly to talk about. But we are, as a society, changing. We're making those shifts, and people want to be educated on how to teach their kids about body safety and body awareness, and that it's okay to tell, even if a trusted adult is telling them to keep a secret.
I'm speaking with Naomi Hunter about her new book, A Secret Safe to Tell. Unfortunately, a lot of this abuse does actually happen in the home. Obviously, that particular abuser will not be reading this book to them. Is there a role that schools can play?
Oh, absolutely. Schools are getting on board. Schools are keen to get some sort of body awareness into their programs at the moment. We teach kids all about, bullying and stranger danger and things, but we've got to shift the education now to personal body safety, and that it's okay to tell, worrying secrets.
The message for the kids is definitely to be not afraid to tell. What about the adults? What can they learn from the book?
They can learn that children are actually able to cope with this situation better than we think, that it's safe to talk about this subject with them, that, they can be there for their children and listen and be an approachable, trusted adult in their lives.
If a child does reveal something like this to an adult, the adult is in a very tough position as well. It's a pretty tough thing to experience. They may not necessarily know what to do next. What is the best step for the adult then?
There are heaps of support networks out there for adults in this situation. Definitely, my advice would be to seek professional help, write down exactly what the child has said in their own words, and then call either the child helpline, or go and see call their local police station, or even contact Bravehearts directly. I know that they've got some great online help. So there's so much support out there for parents if they find themselves in this situation.
Naomi, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
That's Naomi Hunter, the author of A Secret Safe to Tell. And if you do need to contact anyone, you can call the Child Abuse Prevention Service. Their number is 1800 688 009, 1800 688 009. 20 minutes past the hour, you are on breakfast.